Hello everybody, this is James Holman and welcome to my second live stream of Doki Literature Club mod. In this one, I will be trying to save Yuri, and possibly I'll go through Natsuki's story too. Natsuki's story. But we'll see how long it takes. Oh, hang on one second. Hang on, I'm plugging in the charger just in case. I'm gonna turn on my phone. Alright, it's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Although I do, all through, I do have the feeling that was not true, but I quickly shook it off. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. I want to read something. The idea of having a book in my hand splashed through my mind. But as fast as it came, it went, leaving only the thoughts of clubs. There aren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. James? Ugh. Monica? Wait, no. No. Page 1. Return. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? I don't know. Haven't we seen each other just the other day? I don't know, maybe? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. But it felt like something about that was off. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Wait, doesn't this sound familiar, guys? So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, oh, what did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature? Huh? How did you know about that? I guess it was just a hunch. I've always thought of you as your perfect match was a book. That's not a nice thing to say, but I do love reading, so I guess you're right. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of our members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey James, by any chance, are you still looking for the club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, James, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Instead of saying the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. There we go. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? Ooh! A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, James. All words escape me in this situation. This club? That said something about, haven't I done this before? Blah, blah, blah. Is it full of incredibly cute girls? So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Yeah, I guess that works. Well, no, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, so I don't recognize her. Small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Are they trying to convince me that Natsuki has a sour attitude? You just gotta get to know the girl! Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. It's nice to meet both of you. I think they were just trying to edit that one. I just have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into James in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you bought anyone new? I was going to let you know, make cupcakes. Did I hear you about to say that? Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, James? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here. Oops. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and interesting and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. I'm gonna let my Discord peeps know that I know. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. There we go. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all consider the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Okay. This isn't as fun without Sayori. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you do a good book? I guess. Hehehe, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I keep doing that. I mean, hang on one second, guys. That light's kind of out of place. It's a little dark in here. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I keep saying guys when there's only one person here, and that's me. Hey, so James, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. How do I... I'm not much of a reader, I guess? Well, that can change. What am I saying? I suppose without thinking, you'd have to see Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. What's with all the buffering? But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. What just happened? Okay. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Haha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. You see that? Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. It's weird, I feel like I just went through this, but not quite. Because it's exactly how it is. Yeah. Maybe I should stop worrying about the views. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, James? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic of what we come forth with, what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Well, they're not even looking at me except for her, because she always looks at me. Yeah? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, James. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision with it like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. My goodness, really? You really mean that, James? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me there for a moment. I mean, if you just really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. James, I'm so happy. You can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I know. I'll do everything I can to give you a good time. Okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. She's been looking at me the whole time. Have you noticed that, guys? James, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the fast star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Though she's already impressed. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing the poem tonight. Alright, now I'm going to try to impress Yuri because I haven't done that before. Oh, I've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. Close. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops his coins in the couch. I like when Papa notices me. I couldn't read that. I like when Papa's too tired from anything, is what the last thing says. Alright, Monica, Yuri, determination, incongruent, explode, effluent, starscape, breathe, graveyard, uncontrollable, memories. What? No, heartbeat, no, imagine, no, judgment, question, married, what, nope. Philosophy. Childhood? No. Sensation. Wait. Melody. No. Disoriented. And melancholy. I hope I got it right. Hi again, James. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Wait. I think there's about to be a weird jump scare thing going on. Well, I'm back in Literature Club. Was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa, yeah, I didn't see that quite right. Thanks for keeping your promise, James. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves to be slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. I just memorized it. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Did I just click her away? Manga is literature, so if Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, James. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a display glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like Well, as vice president and all, but I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep you... Oh, I thought it was at an angle, but I'm at an angle. So it should keep your attention even if you don't read that often. I usually read. 96% daily. And anyway, could you know, discuss it if you want. How does this go accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm going to Yuri. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. Dang, she noticed that I noticed she's hot. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. It only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I wonder this thing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, that totally fixed it. It's fine. Good save there, sir. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... No, that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's actually about the third eye, I think, that's been in the entire game, if you haven't noticed. Her eyes are practically the same eyes. Well, they will be at one point. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Hey guys, if you want to find out more about this camp, you gotta go to Project Libitina. If you ever heard of that one? Oh, there it is. www.projectlibitina.com. And it tells you this file about M-O-N-I-K-A. Look at that. That works out like that. Alright, as I was saying, and people here trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler, huh? Are you talking about the book or the game? Jeez, I don't know. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but that dark turn came from nowhere. Oh, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, James? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. That's why she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Let's see this thing. Hey, that actually put that in there. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I definitely lost interest. I mean, I'm such a Natsuki fan, that's how it is. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I'm always second guess. Well, my whole body gets incredibly lateral. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people saying that's what she was actually saying. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange like that. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. But the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Whoa! What was that? I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. And go to the book that I had. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Oh yeah, alright. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Oh no, it's just that's I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. Why am I yawning? It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Yuri! I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. She apologized for apologizing. Here, this would work, right? I slide my desk into something against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book over. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. I see. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between the thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, when I turn a page, Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the other side. Actually, it's a pretty neat mechanism they've got going on. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. Even though our shoulders are touching, I'm even closer together. It's actually kind of distracting me, probably, because we're big upper body. Yes, let's not go into detail with what I meant there. It's just kind of distracting me. And stuff, I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. That's what Yuri's face again, and Maria's meat. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with it. Oh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient when it takes you a bit long. That's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. She's starting to smile and blush. We continue reading. Oh, she's not smiling anymore. Never mind then, guys. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter. It says, well, how is she supposed to read with his thumbs in the way? Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. What? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking of the way she's taking guesses since she says and all that. Oh. That's her creeped out face. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind, we haven't gotten that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. She's so creepy looking. This is why I don't like you. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Hey? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Actually, I think she's going to cut herself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. No. Right there. What on earth was that about? Games? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. That's the only time when she's not looking at me. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I'm just making sure you don't do anything to her. No, nothing. Why would I do anything to her? She's the suicidal maniac. Don't worry, I don't believe you. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Yeah, shouldn't we wait for you? It might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without me. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slid back into my bag. Who should I share my poem to first? That's the key. She won't like it. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I guess we're both minors in this game, so it's not illegal. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Okay. This again. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Chiefs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. It just assumes I know how to do it. It doesn't say, like, look out here. Yeah, I told you you wouldn't really like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I guess I should give them all a chance. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat in that purpose. What I just said, guys, was I think I should impress Natsuki next. Or maybe not. I've already seen what that's like. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Hold that thought, guys. Okay, cool. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. But I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I share my poem to next? Let's say... what else did I choose? Monica. Hi, James. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? I guess I have no choice. It's embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Have you noticed she never takes her eyesight off of me? Don't worry, James. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of a barrier. That's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. That's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, James. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Hahaha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Well, Yuri likes my writing anyway. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Yeah, man, totally. It's gnarly, dude. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. That's pretty dumb. Why would you want to give up on people? It's not like I've never had a girlfriend or anything. Okay, I didn't need to bring that up. She spends so much time in her own head that is probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strangely, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. And cutting herself. Suddenly the doors opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? See how her hands are back there? That's where the cuts are. Not really. Well, We all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time to eat. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty clever. Someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound that. That doesn't mean I always feel that way. I see. Well, let's read it then. Poem. Okay, so the other one earlier was like, and he was looking in. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right here. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's the second part of her poem, by the way, guys. If you saw my live stream earlier, she said the first part on the first day of the second day of the literature club, because the second day is when we did their first poems. And it's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, I think that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. It's that lots of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When put out loud, it can be really powerful. See, this is already flying by pretty fast. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Here, I'll save over here. And then I'll save Yuri's in the next one. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany, huh? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I don't know. Should I show it to Yuri or Yuri? I can't click there. Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then covering the whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? The use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. See, she likes my phone. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them but building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Never mind. I shouldn't say stuff like that about people. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri was apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles genuinely as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. You guys remember this one? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, bathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What? I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Oh, it wasn't too short. I always write longer poems. Not at all. Oh, I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. But it wasn't about a ghost at all. It was about her. What? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, James. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, even though I took too long to read it and you thought your handwriting was bad. Does that sound familiar, Yuri? But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their works. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? There's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. I guess we're on the same thought process. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, James. Me too. Okay, there. Phew, now I'm out of that situation. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from a mediocre writing skill. Do you hear that music? It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. I crossed the room. Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. This is where it gets a little more steamy again, guys, remember? As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow with frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles silently. this language? What's with this language? Yeah? Can you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Here's you cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and James did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And James liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What? That's not what I meant. Yes, you can just say it, Yuri. It's not what I... You're just... He stands up as well. Just like 5 feet taller there. Maybe you're just jealous James appreciates my advice more than appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly easy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as James started showing up. Ah, Natsuki! Well, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you taking out your own insecurities and others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy. Whoa, man, edgy. Sorry, my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age. You see? I'm just saying that proves my point. Most people have learned to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you're going to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sticking attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful, you might put yourself on that edge, but you oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? She does. What the f is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on, let James see everything for you. Don't you ever be cold or heels? Ah! Let's see here. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, as if he just noticed I was standing there. Yeah, she was trying to make you look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, how did I get dragged into the first place? Blah, 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 blah. So, help me, Yuzi. What? What just happened? That was neat. Utility. Rain cloud. No. Contamination. Oh, romance. No. Okay. Well, let's load here. That's something I didn't expect. Philosophy. Tenacious. Imagination. Awesome. Nope. Frightening. Uncontrollable. Starscape. What was that? Ambient. Did you see her face? I'm gonna start over here. Okay, incongruent. Frightening. Watch her face, guys. Massacre. Judgment. Philosophy. Valentine. Whoops. Disoriented. Electricity. Hopeless. Extraordinary. No! Whirlwind. Farscape. Agonizing. Passion. Oh, misfortune. Determination. Meager. Misery. Unrestrained. Existence. Nobody passes the time to club meeting already. Okay, that was weird, guys. Well, at least I skipped ahead. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the same usual scene greets me. Welcome back, James. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. At least she recognizes it, guys. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you would consider it and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I've already decided there's no way you could possibly be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. James. I don't say those kinds of things so frankly, they make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything was a little bit brighter with you around, and now, oh, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah! No, I haven't. She just got freaked the heck out. Oh, man. Except for freaking out about people like that. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing us. No, I haven't. I think she's afraid of her. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Oh boy. Memory lapse. Jeez. Whatever was on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But Nibbles, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, anon. Rectability, faultlessly offered, scleromalacia nade. I accept your apology anyway. It helps you feel better about it. That was really weird. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. She's smiling, guys. This is weird. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. What are you guys all doing huddled in the corner over here? I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Why, do you play music? I play music. I play piano. I've been playing for 16 years. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. You're sticking their butt at those people. That's weird. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. I know what song you're talking about. You're the one you write for me at the end. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. But then you just pretend to play it. You just put it in a file, and... Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, James. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring anything the three of us talked about. I'll just walk in the closet. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet, which I'm already saying it. Jane, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, I didn't. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. Wow, she is really, really, really socially awkward. Like, even worse than me, guys. And that's pretty bad. I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Okay, this is the part where I find her cutting herself, isn't it? I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moved really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well talk with you. Well, that's okay. Oh, you can stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher with tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be is the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? I'm going to save here. I'm going to see Yuri cutting herself. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh my gosh. Just for proof, guys. Yeah. Rewind. I'm back. I can load that now. Thanks for waiting patiently. James, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Actually, I prefer Earl Grey myself. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. But of course. Please, sir, do you have any Grey Poupon? But of course. I should do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. She takes a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming them to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was having a show, and you notice. I was doing a bit of thinking. Wow, what was that? I decided I'd try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you is what I'm doing. That's great. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, James. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Did you see that after image of Monica? Is it the other Monica? James, I have a request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than being at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just had back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because your posture, right? I know exactly what she's talking about. Her boobs. Her boobs are so dang big because her back. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, terrible reading posture. That's totally why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Go ahead and get the book. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. That's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall with teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Are the boobs in the way? Yuri says closer to each other. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being as apprehensive, she's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Putting up my hand is not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening it up. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take it. Very sure. Well, if I touch it, it might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. And then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri, moving away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in my mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over. Yeah? What? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Okay, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. James, I'm lactose intolerant. Help me! Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and drags me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. James! Why are the lights off? My heart won't stop pounding. James! Get me to the hospital quick. I need medical assistance. You know how to drive? No, I'm a teenager. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can't you feel it, James? Yuri suddenly clasps my hand against her chest. What is this happening to me? It feels like I feel like I'm losing my mind. You've already lost your mind, Yuri. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. See, there's the third eye thing I was telling you about. Wait, where's the other Monica kicking in? She wasn't like this. It's time to share poems. I hope this isn't the one where she endowed it with her scent. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough yet. It fell flat. Good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. Stuck. Ah, there we go. Why was my mouse stuck? No, what just happened? There we go. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh yeah, the Amy likes spiders one. We already read that in the last videos, so you know what I'm gonna do. Skip it. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree with this, she just explained it. The subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, a guilty pleasure. Why am I buffering? Whatever. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. There's only 2 girls in this club. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing, you can leave now. Monica? James, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous when you spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, if you know what I mean. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. Well, she does, as I learned earlier on. One time I spent time with Yuri and I mean, it's definitely not because she's or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. You've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. But if I do, then you'll kill her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Put it lightly. At least I have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The color is okay. This is all chopped up. The noise won't stop. Delete her. Oh yeah, save me, delete her. Just remember to save me, load me. Well, sorry, that was kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me. Anything. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? James, this one might even be better than yesterday's. And yesterday's was amazing, so... How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques with practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, James. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I'm going to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, James? Not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? This. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and, Don't say it. Don't say it. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I have unlocked a special poem. Can you hear me? I gotta wait. What was that? Look at my mouse. Oh my gosh. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We got something that we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Stay there for now. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. I'm just going to end up What is it of embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members? That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since James and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members. Wait, did she just use lively and complacent in the same sentence? And the festival is our only real chance to find more. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. That's cute. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. So it should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Yuri knows how that feels. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. Right, Yuri? That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, James? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of James to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here join the club with other people in mind? Yuri never talked until James joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And James isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and James want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. James, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just... Oh, is she gonna cry again? She's gonna cry again. I'm gonna feel bad. I just wanted a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, James. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. I know which way you mean. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki! Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? Well, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Ugh, who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Ugh, I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. She's starting to sound like Monica. But what about you, James? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri, yeah? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. Also a wonderful friend. Well, Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, James? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with James before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. I think this is about the part where the mods get kicked in again. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri out of the classroom. Phew, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? James, I wanted to make sure you enjoyed your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. What's going on? I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. That's because you didn't program a thing in the game to allow you to do that. I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No. Is it time? Oh, okay. Intellectual. Awesome. What? Is that Sayori? I need to try to please her. Oh. Love. I'm gonna rewind a little bit. No, okay, let's load here. broken. Crowd. Rose. Peaceful. Extraordinary. What? Determination. Ajapushibayapir. The heck just happened? Universe. Melancholy. Vibrant. Intellectual. Wonderful. Uncontrollable. Infinite. I think that was the mod. Secretive. Sensation. Contamination. Inferno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Horror. Despise. Is that her? Hi, James. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. Oh my gosh, where the heck is Monica? And considered as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me, miss, you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling. What are you talking about? You say it like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? I see, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, James just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, probably. Sure you were. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination to start this club and still trying to make time for piano. Wait a minute. Whoa. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. And also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new mango. Huh? Ah, sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. It was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. Thought, yeah, this is something we're going to doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. Because she's a total determiner if the event sucks or not. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm going to help too, and we're going to make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, it's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, James, what do you want to do today? I was thinking, wait, what? We already have plans today. What? That's so. Yes, that's correct. The group's already engaged in a mob that we're reading together. Gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose that was just actually doesn't matter. It really doesn't. She's got the creepy face going on again. But at least she looks nice when she's blushing. Hey, you guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. See that scary face? Oh, actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. This sounds familiar. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make me love it. Is this a repeat? Sure. Free hands me about return also fixed it. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Ha 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 ha. Why is it all dark? Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Oh! This is where it kicks in, huh? Hey guys, my head has been a little fuzzy today. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think that I'm weird after we just started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on real strongly and get a little too intense. How many people not want to be around me? Okay, so this is where the other Monica comes in. So I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something, so eventually I stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come into the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. James, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off today? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. She's on to her, huh? But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. Finally, let me just stay here for a while. Yeah. Okay, it's getting a little creepy. Oh, Monica! Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense than what was happening. Why is Monica fading through? Make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, James. Now I don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? It's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We could walk home together every day after school and read together and eat together and sleep together. Okay, that sounds good. That last bit. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? Almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, James? You're you're looking for my face next week, bro. I love it. Thanks, I want to take this song. Would you like to keep it? Please, sure, okay. You'd have my phone too. Okay, it's 3. go ahead and kaboom. Third eye. That's about Shinu, even fourth Sanas EX. More importantly, I haven't doubted this. See? It's not what doesn't look like. I think I'm gonna go vomit. Not the key. What? You gave me poppy 30? Not like I want to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off that you don't even think to show me at all. Okay, I guess I'm gonna show my home anyway. I really hate that to do this. Read it carefully, okay? Yep, Yuri. Don't let her know about this. Bingo. I've changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, James? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Why, thank you. I know it's a really creepy situation right now, but thank you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. 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 Monica. I think I just saved. Yes? No. You gotta choose your... Oh! My mouse moved. Monica. She wants to be me, huh? I just punched Yuri! Oh my gosh, time to act mode. I had to, right? She was gonna... Hey, that's not very nice. That didn't really hurt. But it's fine. I like that about you anyway. It's enough. Can't control myself. So if I'm being pushed, I could just go in one direction. Do you even love me? Of course I do. What point are you willing to go for me? Tell me. Okay? I'll do everything for you. Even if I ask you to commit suicide. Yuri doesn't... No. Then you should know how to go from here, me. I thought that'd be right. A lot of questions running through my mind. Not by that grip. Sharp pain was coming from my fingers. Each and every one of them screaming me to release the knife. Ah, I see what you did there, but I caught onto it right away. Cut yourself, not... I'd say cut yourself, and she'd kill herself. But if I said cut yourself, like without the quotes, that means I'm telling myself to cut myself. But I ignored them. Because there were things that had to be protected. I couldn't open my eyes. I'm not used to pain after all. So all I could do was concentrate on my strength in my hand. Yuri was still trying to free her knife from my grip. But after try, she was getting weaker. James, why? I don't know. I can't know. There's no way I could even be even remotely able to know that. I did save Yuri. I didn't know the answer to that question, but that's why I can't release this knife, because I need to know my answer, and plus, if I release this, it'll be all over, and I mean that in multiple ways. Please, James. Let me do this. No, there's no way I can let you do this. Not after confessing to me. Not when you haven't heard my answer. If you're going to confess, at least hear my answer. That was my limit. My hand won't go any further. I released the knife. Sorry, Yuri, I couldn't. There she was. Why, after all I've done, why are you making me go on? I took you for myself. I hurt Natsuki, and I even pushed Monica away, just so I could spend more time with you. Isn't that just crazy? I'm really mentally ill. There's no way anyone would want to spend time with me. I even cut myself when no one was looking. Natsuki said it the other day. And she was right, you know. I even put some blood and I even touched myself on that poem. It's just plain gross, you know. I'm really rotten, aren't I? So why? What is it about all that makes you not let me go? You don't even know me for that long, do you? So why? I took Yuri's right arm, Doki, erased her sleeve, revealing all her wounds. This has to hurt. It's not that bad. I do it because it gives me pleasure. I took some peroxide and some bandages from my school bag and started applying them to the wounds. Yuri started to flinch a little. This will make it so they don't get infected, so try to bear it a little. Yuri didn't say anything. She limited to see me try to heal all of them in silence. After not much longer, I had all of them covered and started rolling her arm in bandages. There, done. You do know that I enjoy this, right? I was thinking about how much I would love this treatment to go on forever. Yeah, pretty much could imagine. Then why? Why would you treat them if you knew I was enjoying it? Because if that's what makes you happy, so be it. Who am I to judge? I spoke what I felt about this. It's true that cutting yourself isn't healthy, and it's not going to help you with anything. Yet what am I supposed to do? Scream? Make a fuss? As if that would solve anything. Yuri needs to change this stuff. Pretty sure she does know that already, so I'm not going to do any good by pushing those buttons. What she really needs is to have someone she can speak these things to, someone she can rely on whenever she feels like she can't go on. If it happens that I met someone, so be it. Yuri. Yes? If you ever get wounded again, be sure to tell me. You can always get as obsessive as you want with me. In fact, I think I've actually grown used to it by now. Even if I can't control myself and end up hurting everyone else, even so. And if you step too way out of line, I'll just have to chop you barehanded. I said that with a painful tone trying to ease the situation. I can't tell if it worked or not, though. James, what is it? Please don't answer my previous question yet. I'm starting to feel something inside me growing. And I realize I don't love you as I thought I did. What a letdown. I said that while faking a sigh. But I think I understood that, because I'm starting to love you for real. Hearing you say that bluntly made my heart skip a beat. And I bet I'm starting to go redder by the minute. Don't worry. When that time comes, I'll hear you out. That is the least I can do for her. After opening like that, I should be at her side. Just as anyone would expect a friend to be. You have to promise me, though, that you won't make anything stupid until that day comes. I can wait for you here, but not if you go. Wait, you're asking me for something difficult here. How selfish of you. But I promise, I won't disappear until I don't sort my feelings for you. With that last promise, Yuri packed all our things up and stood in front of the knife. I guess this is goodbye. I won't thank you. That won't be good. Not like he's anything for me anyways. But I have to say that he gave me a chance to meet James and prove myself what's down there. When I'm as broken as it gets. I can go on even when I'm as broken as it gets. Thank you, James. You too, James. We saved Yuri too. She had to live a difficult life. You know, she always has been kinda off. As in, by normal people's standards. But this has to be the hardest she's had to endure. I just can't believe she had to go through this. This isn't over yet. I'm trying to fix as much as I can about this. But it can't stop. It's up to you, okay? I believe in you. Alright, next step. Thank y'all, one of you, for bearing through this with me. It's only me, though. Alright. Now it's only Natsuki left to say. And this one's really interesting. Hey! I see error 404 character not found. I see a petite girl running towards me from a distance, shouting like no one else would be able to hear her. The girl is Natsuki. Oh, did you see that? My classmate from a girl I met not so long ago in the ages of high school. She was reading a manga book and I picked my attention since it's the same issue I was trying to buy but couldn't. I thought she was going to reject me because I was being too pushy, but it turns out she really likes to speak about manga and anime too. I wonder how I'm going to impress Natsuki. Then we started meeting for some reason, and we soon became friends of sorts. Hold on one second, guys. She also lives near my house, which is why she is here in the first place. The heck was that? Hey, it's not nice to make a lady run, you know. Hey, it's not nice to make a friend wait, you know. It is if it's you we're speaking of. It might seem like we're fighting, but actually this is the way we treat each other. It's been like this ever since I met her, and honestly I think it's a nice thing to be. What was it today? Did you oversleep? Did you overslept or something? Yeah, I'll be right back. Hey, it's none of your business. Oh, I know. You had to go to the bathroom just before you left. Ah? And what if I had? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't expect me to actually hit the point. Throw your apologies elsewhere. It's not going to work here. Ah, I think I've done it this time. I should make something to remedy this. Natsuki burst into a laugh, revealing her master plan. I was completely worried there, yet all she wanted from me is amusement. This girl. What's with that face? It was partially your fault, wasn't it? What if you said I was... What if what you said was actually true? For that? She does have a point there. Anyways, I have something more to eat for breakfast than usually. That's all. You could have left without me, too. Unless you secretly love me, that is. I pushed Natsuki back softly, allowing me personal space once again. I don't want to admit it, but she does have a point. I do enjoy having her around. She's basically the only friend I have. That's why I would like this to go on for much longer. But from time to time, she puts off some of these landmines in the road, and I wouldn't want to step on one of those. You know, you shouldn't do this kind of stuff to someone unless you really like them. Hey, that was Natsuki's line. You still, whatever. Let's go. You'll be late at this rate. Natsuki walked by me, and I decided to follow her inside. Wait a minute, that wouldn't make any sense. Now this is getting somewhat interesting, guys. Was she broke not much later, talking about some manga she was reading lately? Think they mentioned something about silence? School days is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for some motivation. So, I honestly don't know what to do now. All the classes are over. I mean, I could always hang out with Natsuki, but I think I shouldn't rely so much on her. What if she's busy one day? James? A kind of familiar voice reached my ears. When I look, I see this girl I can't completely remember looking at me. Oh my god, Monica! I'm glad you remember my name. Of course, you were. She was my class secretary. She was in the same boat. She was the best Doki that very year. We only exchanged little pieces of conversation between the stuff related to the school. But even if I do feel something strange while thinking about it, my head tells me that's about it. I made that last part, of course. Oh, that's nice of you remembering all that, even we haven't talked for ages. Why am I on page 5? That'll be interesting coming up to later. Yeah, you were quite noticeable back then, taking care of all the entire class by yourself. I think it takes courage to do so. I can only talk so little to people I don't know. I don't really think it was that big of an achievement. In fact, I do recall it was your very fault I was chosen as the delegate in the first place. Oh yeah, that did happen. When we were choosing who was going to take the task, we had a tie between Monica and other classmates. I was ill at home during the vote, so I had the final vote. I chose Monica out of luck, mostly since I didn't know her nor the other candidate. Anyways, James, I've been searching for people all around. So this is kind of a nice situation. How so? Have you joined a club yet? A club? To be honest, I didn't consider that idea in the slightest. A club, huh? It could be a nice way to make things go to work, Steve, to be fair. Anyways, I got some Monica. No, I don't have joined it. I don't have joined any yet. Why? Hey! Turns out I'm starting a new club, you know. I still don't know where we will spend the day or what we'll be doing. But I could use some help. Any ideas as to what we could do? Actually, I've always wanted to join a club and spend days meeting and enjoying time with friends. Well, I know that sounds kind of dull and boring, so I bet you have a better idea. I never considered myself to be a book writer or anything, but I think I could give it a try. Before that, do you have any other members? Not for now, at least. Why? I should ask her to join too. She might even enjoy it. I'm pretty sure she'll likely go bored of me anytime soon. I can ask someone else to join, right? Why, of course. The more we are, the better it'll be after all. But is it your girlfriend or something? No. What made you think that? I didn't mean to stick your nose, but it was when I'm that kind of person you're being. Sorry. She's fine as long as she can read manga. So I guess a literature club would be the right place for that. Manga. Well, as long as they don't disturb the place, they'll be more than welcome. I'll go now. I need to prepare stuff for tomorrow. So tomorrow after class, wait for me here, okay? Wait, am I ahead of time in this game? Oh, yes. No clue. Monica left, humming a tune in happy time. And there I stood alone again. Sigh. The club, huh? I bet I'm going to be the vice president. Oh boy. I'm going to be the vice president? That's actually really cool. And I'll have to make things for the club, whether I want to or not. I'm sure it'll be a pain once the time comes. But I'm also sure I'll enjoy the time there. I could even spend more time with Natsuki there if she agrees to join the club. And everyone knows I'd love to do that. A club? Why? Completely oppositely of what I thought, Natsuki ended up shouting when I told her about the club. Well, I met up with an old friend and she asked me to. And you agree? That's not all. I also told her that I was going to bring you to the club. You did what? I'm sorry. I just thought it'd be a nice place where we could sit down and read some manga together. Don't worry though. I'll tell her tomorrow that you didn't like the idea and... Wait. Let's not rush things, right? I love that reaction, guys. What's wrong with her now? I could swear she was completely angry about all this. Anyway, what's the club about? It's actually a literature club of sorts. It's still not open, but tomorrow we'll choose a room and talk to the teachers about this. Literature? How is that related to manga? Master confined confused as to what reason I used to make the conclusion. Well, actually, I thought since they're both books, they wouldn't mind us reading manga instead of books. And my friend seems that we read on them. Well, as long as I can spend time reading manga somewhere nice. As long as I can spend time reading manga somewhere nice, I guess I don't care. I'll join that club. Yes, Natsuki joins the party. Okay, that's a reference to some RPG or whatever. Oh, but Natsuki left the party. Tomorrow I'm assigned to clean my class, so I won't be able to come with you. I won't be able to come with you two to the teachers. Don't worry, I'll come pick you up when you're finished. What's wrong about that? What happens? Ignore anything my classmates would say. They just really like to tease people, and I'm sure you'll be next if you go there. No. Now that she says that, I don't recall a single time I went to her class. But now she feels like my best friend since we were 10 weeks old, younger. She has always been waiting for me near the front door whenever she got to wait for me. As for today, I sent a text message asking her to come here. Don't worry, I think I can handle a little joke here and there. Oh, you don't understand. Don't say I didn't warn you though, because I will certainly not help you later. That's mean. You're supposed to be my backup, Natsuki. We'll have to find 5 more balls for that wish to be granted. You know, that's a Dragon Ball Z thing. We left, as always, because they're into anime. We left the high school heading towards our house. That's my kind of girl right there. Someone who's interested in the same things as me. Alone in my room, I left all my belongings on the bed and sat at the desk chair. I picked up a random manga from the shelf over the right where I store all of Natsuki's manga. So, for some reason or other, she always gives me every issue she buys. I won't complain, though. A present is a present. It's not like I can't give them back. She said, here, I've already finished these. Now you read them. and she puts them on my hands or even in my bag. Which over my standards would never do. I have a love for my things, so I'd rather keep them even if they're already read. Even if I've already read them hundreds of times. Oh, but of course, I'll lend them to anyone willing to read them if they haven't already. Someone's at my door. It's probably Natsuki. Who is it? Natsuki, of course. Hey, why the long face? Ah, I see. I even made some cookies. Really? Of course. Your wish. God damn it, Natsuki. Now I'm hungry. Thanks. No problem. What I did do is buy the ingredients to make some, if you want. But you're banned from the kitchen. Why? What do you mean by why? Because I don't want it to blow up again. God, I get the shivers from remembering that day. What are you gonna do if I end up mad because of that trauma? Oh, I'll take responsibility. Take the responsibility. Oh, that's new. How exactly? By paying you the amount needed to fix you? A fraction of infinite is still infinite, you know. It'll take you millennia just to scratch the surface. Okay, then I guess I spend the rest of my life in jail. What a bother. Yeah, you stay there, rotting, while I see you die in your cell with my mad little eyes. Then I'll get to see you, right? That'll be your reward for good behavior. But I refuse. What? I wanted to say that before you. First come, first served. Gosh, I hate you so much right now. I'll make less cookies for you. Oh god, no. Not the cookies. Didn't ask for my forgiveness on your knees, you pleb. Very well, my lord. I got on my knees, still looking at her. I don't know if she's noticed, but I'm still over her shoulders, even on my knees. That was a fun thing to discover. I think I'll just keep it to myself for now. Okay, my servant, you've proven thee worthy of these cookies of mine. Rejoice, someone, for your hunger shall be sated. Yes, my lord, I am humbly grateful to thee. Ha 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 ha. What are they LARPing? Be right back, guys. I'm hungry. I know, it's weird. I grabbed a bunch of lunch meat. I snack on lunch meat all the time. We both burst and laughed after not being able to hold it back for longer. I'm inviting her in finally. She went straight to the kitchen, putting her apron on and preparing some of the cookware she needed. So which one do you prefer? With or without chocolate? I like chocolate, so use that. It's nice for you to have chosen that since I was going to use it anyway. It's good that you chose that since I was going to use it anyway. That leaves out the need to fake an apology later. You're supposed to hide that kind of stuff, you know? Huh? I mean, don't even think I consider you word lying. So I prefer not to. Nah, it's too cruel. This helps it. I would have respected the fact that you wanted it without chocolate. Which doesn't mean I would have stopped myself from doing what I said I did. You do realize this is still my house, right? Not for much longer. What? I've already conquered both your shelf and this kitchen. Next up is your stomach, so ready yourself. You already did that the first time. You got this from me. Yeah. Is that really so? I thought they were kind of burnt enough so it made us. In fact, I brought them to you just because they weren't all that well. Weren't that good. Not that they were any more than those, but I get the picture, don't worry. I still think they were nice. Especially the ones that had salt. Stop teasing me. Now, so he went back to the kitchen where she started baking the cookies. I laughed a little, although it was true I liked the salt on the cookies. As for me, I was banned from entering or touching anything there, so I just spent the rest of the time talking to her about manga, like we've done all these months. How else I'm gonna eat, guys? The cookies are ready. So this whole part is new. And that's me disappeared behind the counter, taking the cookies out of the oven. You know, I wish you would come over more often. And why is that? Because every time you come, you make cookies. You really have a life. I can just eat homemade cookies every day, you know. It would also be nice if you learned how not to destroy the kitchen, so you could actually work on doing them instead of forcing a girl to do them. You can always teach me, you know. Ah, you wish. Natsuki is a really nice cook. She's been cooking for herself since she was in school. Wait, she's still in school. Not because she had any problems as far as I know. She just enjoys cooking as a hobby. And since most of the recipes need some waiting time, she has some time to read. Oh, by the way, have you finished the manga I left you last time? I was going to read it today, and then this happened. Why did you get and read it now? Okay, I'm done, guys. Sorry about the grossness. I mean, with this cookie here, I bet you enjoyed it even more. That sounds kind of like Yuri there. Not gonna argue that. What? Where was it? Oh, here it is. I grabbed issue 53 and took it down. There you are. The cookies are already on the table, so let's just sit down and read. What? Are you gonna read with me? Of course. Why? Well, because I haven't bought the new issue yet, so I can't read anything new. I just read that one once, so maybe I'll find something I didn't this time. You could also say I like to read accompanied more. Didn't give me that impression today, this morning when I talked about the club, you know. Sorry, my mouse pad's getting all gummed up for some reason. Yeah, I'm just selective as to who I'm willing to read with. You should be praised. You're one of them, in fact. And I'm apologies. As long as you understand, I sit down and open the issue. There, I start to read from the first page. What's wrong? It took you long enough to find out. You sure space out when you're reading. Yeah, kind of. Well, about the cookies, I would rate them 11 out of 10. Hey, I only accept perfection, you know. I don't accept being more than perfect either. Or aren't we a little too picky? Picky, huh? Natsuki retreated a bit and then grabbed something from the kitchen counter. There. Next thing I know, I felt something sticky in my face. Ugh. It looked like something taken out of an etchy manga. Ha ha ha! Why are you? I stood up fast, leaving the issue on the table. Natsuki tried to run, but there was nowhere to run in that small kitchen. So I caught her with no effort whatsoever. Now you're mine. I'm gonna put all this cookie dough on over your face and laugh myself. No way. You're my minion. What are you even trying? You should consider this the official revolution. Consider it a war riot, if you will. Finally free the country of your tyranny, my lord. Go ahead if you can. He struggled trying to get free from my grip, but it was too much for him. But thanks to that, I can't get the dough, so I guess she's won this time too. I can't let her free just for that, though. So what? Are you gonna hold me against the wall forever? I personally don't mind. I have a perfect view of the dough I've placed on your face from here. In fact, let me offer something to you. You lick my feet. I'll go as far as to forget this pitiful revolution. How's that sound? Your feet, huh? I don't think I can lick your feet from this position. What I can do, though, I slowly move my face towards Natsuki. Wait, this was moving so she couldn't avoid me. I licked the dough out of her hand. So sweet, almost like the cookie itself. Just with that distinct raw tasting all sweets have. What was that for? Payback. Now you've done it. Natsuki suddenly kicked my leg and took advantage of that act to break free. Serves you right. Natsuki ran past me and disappeared behind the door. Wait! I ran behind her and we ended up playing the strangest game of tag I've ever played. Well then, I'm leaving. Not so long after we stopped playing tag, I sat down and read the issue to the end while eating the cookies Natsuki. After finishing, she stood up and she said she had to leave. So I walked her off. I really wish I could stay more, but I will finish homework, so next time, bring them here. So you can talk to them? No, thanks. Damn, she saw just straight through me. We don't go to the same class, but we do go the same year, so our subjects are almost identical. Which is why I wanted her to help me finish it. Anyways, go get them done. I don't want to be labeled as lazy person just because I'm with you. Okay, Mom. See you tomorrow then. As he left, leaving me and my home alone. I guess it's time to make the homework, isn't it? Or do the homework, maybe? The classes are over for today. And so everyone is leaving. Everyone but me. I still have some time until Monica arrives. I'm doing some of the homework. This way, Natsuki, you won't be able to scold me later. I might even be able to scold her this time. Excuse me, James. Excuse me, is James... Before I could open my notebook, Monica opened the door and interrupted her question as soon as she saw I was the only one here. Oh, you're all alone. Oh, Monica, you're here already. To be honest, I'm kind of nervous, so I just ended up running towards you. Ah. By the way, is your friend coming? I don't think so. She has to clean up duties today. We'll have to pick her up after we're done with the paperwork. Oh, a she. That's nice. I thought you were going to bring a boy, and I'd be the only female here. Well, now I'm the only male here, you know. But you're strong, right? I'm sure you'll be able to survive alone. Yeah, sure. Around all you people? Natsuki is already hard to treat by yourself. Be right back. Natsuki's really hard to treat by herself. I'll have to deal with twice as much fun from. Give me a headache. This is pain. And this pain is all there is for a new creature. Well, then let's go. I packed myself up again. Checking twice to make sure I didn't leave anything here. See, the guy who made this mod is not natively English, so... Back myself again. Oh, well, that's what that noise is. Why are that open? And that's why everything's so laggy. Don't tell me that's not responding. Ugh. People always say the early bird gets the worm. That really sounded like you just read it from somewhere and you just wanted to use it desperately. That was wind coming from outside. Is it that obvious? We left the classroom laughing about the stuff Monica told me that she wanted to use as soon as she had the opportunity to say it. That was pretty odd, guys. Here we are, with all papers in her hand. Monica reached for the door with another and gently tapped it. Excuse me. Monica opened the teacher's room door and entered. Oh, James, can you wait here? I don't think you'll need to come inside until we start talking about the other members. As you can see, the room is quite crowded already, so I looked inside and all I could see was teachers talking and students all over. I'll call you when I need you. Okay. Alone in the corridor, I stood there waiting. I started to think about how I could have done part of the homework already if I had stayed in the classroom. I could hear some voices coming from the other side of the door. When I tried to hear what they're saying, I identified one of them as Monica's. She's still talking to the teacher about the club, about what kind of activities we will hold, and about the equipment for those. Oh, now they're talking about the next 2 weeks. I don't remember she telling me anything regarding that, so I tried to hear it. Place my ear to the wall. Over the next week, and we'll be able to get some more members on the festival. Festival? Oh, school festival. That's right. That's in 2 weeks from now. Oh, we're really early, huh? They must be talking about it because Monica still lacks 2 members for the club to be recognized. After all, you need 5 members to create a club, but the school has a permit that allows you to open doors for a month at most. Should you not have the 5 members by then, the club will close. Either way, you need at least 3 members to get that permit. That's why Natsuki and I are such a vital part of all this. She's probably trying to convince the teacher she'll get them by then. Well, I don't know that she's always doing everything. I decided to back off the wall and lean on it instead. It's boring here. I should find a way to pass time. Think about what I could do. I remember that I brought Natsuki's manga today, just in case I had to wait. Yeah, that's good to read. Are you even listening to me? Blah 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 blah. Thanks. What? Oh, shoot! I dropped the manga on the ground. What was that for? It's not polite to go around shouting at people, you know? It's not polite to ignore friends or even ignore. Oh, sorry, I tend to get really into whatever I'm doing. Whenever I'm doing something, people will tell me that all the time. Ah, well, it's okay. Now that I know, I'll pinch you at the club whenever I need you. The club. Oh yeah, how did it go? Directly to the hard questions, huh? Well, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is we've got ourselves a classroom for the club, so that's nice. The bad news is since the festival's in 10 days, we've got almost no time to make up something to attract people. And well, you're already aware of how clubs work here, so I'm pretty sure you get why that's bad news already. Yeah, kind of. We could always ask Natsuki to bake some sweets for the festival, though. Sweets? That's a great idea, in fact. We could use the smell of some cookies or muffins to attract people. And then Monica started making some karate moves. We knock them out and force them to join. That's too messed up even as a joke. Oh, really? I want to chop people. As I said, I'm obviously joking. Although it's true that we should use the sweets to attract them, and then show them something unique and special. And what's something special you're on? I'm glad you asked. Here. My hands open. Here's paper. I read it. That was just a moment ago. I wake up in the morning and go get a shower. I make something breakfast and eat like a little girl. This is a new one. I like to walk early to school so I can prepare for class like a normal girl. After class, I grab a book from the library to read and read it like a normal girl. when I get home, I like finishing my homework early so I can enjoy the day like a normal girl. I'm just a normal girl. One that just happens to enjoy goofy over television. One that just happens to like having her work done fast. One that just happens to be addiction. One that just happens not to enjoy being called perfect. What's this? It's obviously a poem. And what's so obviously a poem about it? I just read a bunch of sentences wrote on paper in a somewhat nice order. Oh, I we a little high on our horse maybe. Well, let me show you how a poem works. Open my leg, tell us his favorite mystery. Watch and learn. Oh, this is neat. With your poems and Miss Natsuki's sweets, I bet we'll find us some new members. Well, I prefer that if that poem you're holding would be my one and only poem. If that ain't trouble. Why? You're really good. I really think you have talent for this. It's a waste not to use it. Oh well. I guess I'll have to make some extras. Extras? Sure. I can't double a presentation for our club with just 2 poems and some sweets, can I? Well, that much is true, but maybe Natsuki wants to write a poem herself. Oh, sorry, I thought since she was in the manga stuff, she wouldn't want to write. That's harsh. Oh. No, not like that. I mean, well, manga's literature, too. You said she just wanted a place to read manga, so she assumed I bothered her. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Honestly, don't mind what she likes about it. If she's willing to write a poem, she'd only be helping me, so I won't complain at all. In fact, it's not like I'm in a position to ask for something here, given the fact that you helped me so much. Yeah, well, in my eyes, you're the one deserving of thanks. Isn't that sweet of you? Shut up. Veronica started laughing while I remained silent, in search of the correct words to say. Well, then I gotta go clean up the place a bit today. I want to have everything ready so we can come to the club room tomorrow. So, leave. Oh, wait. Shouldn't you meet Natsuki first? I bet she wants to know you, even if she starts saying the opposite once you two meet. Sure. Why don't you bring her to the club room in a few? Sure, where is it? On the 3rd floor, by the stairs. There's a label that says Debate Club over the door, so you shouldn't miss it unless you close your eyes. Debate Club. Oh, now that I recall, you were there, right? Hey, you remember. That's true, but the club was mainly formed by 3rd-year upperclassmen since they graduated that year. The club had to close. I've been free ever since. But wasn't that kind of an important club? If I remember correctly, they argue about budget stuff in school events. Yeah, but they moved that to the student council people. I was invited to join that, but I'd rather do something a little more discreet but fun, like a literature club. Seriously, I never thought you were the fun type. I always had you as a serious one-woman army type. You know, the kind that is able to do something as long as they consider it important. Actually, I'm very clumsy and stupid, you know. It seems like as long as you give it your all, people always think you must be perfect or different. I really wish people would stop by to talk to me for a while like you've done. Well, they're clearly missing a great friend. My, that's... James, you're so kind. I wish we had talked a little bit earlier. Me too. The air goes tense between us. It's not like when you say something bad and don't know how to take it back. Rather, it felt like we just realized how good friends we could have been, but we weren't. Suddenly, someone interrupted the silence. Am I interrupting something? Natsuki! Oh, you're Natsuki! Suddenly, I feel like I'm forcibly expelled from whatever the situation will go. Natsuki, this is Monica, the friend I told you about. Well, I could see that. Friend part, given the fact that you're not even coming to my classroom. Natsuki says that I look at my phone just to see the time has passed by. Damn, probably Natsuki got bored waiting and came searching for us. I need to compensate somehow later. That aside, do I know you from somewhere else, Monica? Now that you say it, I do have the feeling I know you too. I think I know how. This is the first time I've seen them in the same frame. Oh well, it's probably because we go to the same high school. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyways, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Natsuki. Natsuki and I started talking about club stuff that I already sorted out. A little later, we started walking towards the club room. Natsuki was really hyped by this all, and Monica was getting quite along with her. It's nice to know that you didn't do anything bad by mixing up with people you know. Here we are. I stop near your door. There's a sign over it says Debate Club. As Monica said, this room is empty and even closed. Through the window, you can clearly see that this room hasn't been used for a while. For a long while, at least. Monica takes out a pair of keys and starts trying them all on the locker. She finally gets one inside and turns it, allowing us to hear the distinct sound of a closed door opening. She turns the knob, opens the door. Oh, this is worse than I thought. As soon as I step inside. Why didn't Natsuki use that chair when she was getting the books? This dust is easily smelled. On top of that, there are cobwebs over the windows. Aside from that, the room feels nice and big. This is awfully dusty. Oh. Oh, that doesn't take you back. What does that mean? No way. Having to clean a little isn't a drawback, right? Look at Natsuki's been looking all over the place. What? Oh yeah, sure. We can handle this as long as we don't need to fly with a vertical maneuvering equipment afterwards. I'm game. That aside. Wait a minute. What? The what? Translation, she's fine by plating a little. Yeah. Sorry, Monica. I'm used to you talking to James all the time. Oh, don't mind me. I'll go used to it, don't worry. After that, Monica offered us some cleaning utilities she found on the closet, and we started cleaning the place. She found them on the closet, like on that top. Yeah, not in it. Like right up there on that sill. Hello? Ow. There's something coming from the closet. I haven't heard the sound of the voice in the phone. Are you already misheard? Natsuki, are you alright? Yeah, sorry. I tried to look up here and the box fell on me. You hurt? No, she died, but I felt it, so. You don't need to worry about that place. I can clean it later. Well, I'm shorter, but I can handle this. I mean, there are no boxes here, so I'll be fine, probably. That last word didn't precisely make things fine for me, but I decided to continue with my part. Okay, I think we're done. Natsuki, Monica, and I stand up in front of the club, on the front of the club, facing towards the rest of the room. Well, this is a lot more clean now. Sure is. I really want to thank you two for helping me. Thanks you two. Thanks to you both. I have the rest of the evening free. Don't even mention it, really. I should thank you for allowing us to join this club. Heroes should always be. Yeah, sorry. Oh no, this time I didn't understand it. It's a reference to how heroes are always supposed to save the day, maybe. Oh yeah, let's say you passed. But you have to keep training, otherwise you won't reach our level anytime soon. Yes. Now that I'm clear those two will get along, I sit down at a table and open my notebook. Natsuki, Monica, grab a seat near me and continue talking. I overheard the way they're talking about the festival and which sweets to make. Monica seems especially happy over this, and Natsuki's clearly excited. I ignore them for a while and start making my homework. Rise and shine, Amy. What? Seriously, I'm getting scared there. Scared way too much of this. Did I space out again? Yeah. Where's Monica? She already left, didn't you notice? Looked around the club, but no, Monica was nowhere to be found. I'm starting to get concerned about you. If you hadn't been like this since day one, I would have already asked you about your health. But you used to be, right? What other option do I have? If this were a visual novel, I would have voted to save and I changed my options. Well, you don't get to decide who you get along with in your life, it just happens. Talking about getting along, what happened to your mom? I had my worries there. Oh, that, you see, still have this odd feeling about being hurt. It's like as if you knew someone when you were little and you had to move, but you could still come back and start hanging out with them again. But you don't realize they're the one you would play with when you were little. It only happens in manga nights. Are you sure? Oh. Oh my god, what is it? It's her. Her? Monica? No. She goes by... something. I'm sure it's her. Sorry, Natsuki, but you lost me 3 lines ago. She's someone I met a long time ago on the net. That person that's always saying how light novels are a better way to see anime. But I don't know that it doesn't sound like her, but that person once posted a pic of herself. It was pretty similar. Wait, if that's true, she said she also recognized you. Ah! Forget about all this. After he ran out of the club, probably trying to avoid any further questioning. And about no time, I got a message to my phone. It was not telling me that she'll wait for me near the front door. But if I ask again about that, she'll leave for real this time. She's adorable when she gets mad, but I shouldn't make her more mad than this. My mother always taught me that everything had to be done with moderation, even teasing friends for fun. I grab my stuff and then leave the club. Done. Hold that thought. In fact, Natsuki might get mad should I do so. Anyways, tomorrow should be even better. I wonder what kind of poems will Monica do. Whether they'll rhyme or not. Whether it'll be better or not. Danny Salvato. Did you just switch who was who? Oh boy, they just hacked into the system. James? What are you doing here? Say, hi, Monica. I classes ended, so... What are you saying? Classes ended a long time ago. Seriously? Guess I just spaced out hard. Sorry. James, are you alright? Can you tell me what day is today? Isn't it Sunday? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I expected. Should I walk you off? No, I think I can manage. Thanks anyways. Wait. Can I ask you a question, James? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Are you James? Huh? Of course I'm me. Why do you ask? You're strange today, Monica. Yeah, I'm sorry. To be honest with you, I had this really strange dream as if someone tried to hack into the system. Yes, it's nothing. Thought I had no control, so how come I can save? I'm gonna say, are you sure? I can always hear you. You can count on me, James. Thank you. Let's say, anyway, I gotta go home now. She's probably already mad at me. Alright, I'll stay here a little bit more for tomorrow. Now you're making it annoying for me. Fun, you two. Home. Where to move? Home. I think. Can't restore Natsuki. I can restore James, though. Keep pressing on, I'm with you. I reach my home. From where? My head! I feel about to faint, but I don't remember doing anything strange. In fact, I don't remember anything I've been doing today. It's as if I just woken up and instead of being on my bed, I was here. Did I sleepwalk? I most likely just spaced out like I usually do. I try to remember the last time I'm able to when this festival comes up. I probably just spaced out thinking about what we're going to do for the festival. Shake my head. I can't even start baking the sweets for tomorrow. You weren't here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to take a walk. You think? You're alright. I think I might be a little off today, but it's nothing to be worried about. No, I think I can't force you to rest. But since you won't be doing much, I guess you'll be resting anyway. By the way, I brought you my entire manga collection. It's in your room. You did what? What gifts? Bring it over here. Maybe so you can bring it to the club. I'm too little and cute to hate being called cute. That's your excuse? That's my excuse. Oh, Natsuki insisted that to be the only reason I knew better. I knew that Natsuki actually didn't know herself why she had done that. And I wouldn't mind her randomness, but knowing that I myself had to deal with something earlier. The fact was, I'm doing something without knowing why. Can I ask you something serious? Yeah. Why? What kind of seriousness are asking you? Concerned type of seriousness. Oh yeah, I guess you can. Okay then. Are you Natsuki? That stupid question was so stupid, so simple and easy to understand. Yet one that could easily throw away any kind of concern I have for Natsuki. Are you blind or something? Of course I'm Natsuki. No, not like that. Let me to ask you, are you really the same Natsuki? Guess I can't hide anything from you, can I? I was really hoping for a positive answer here. I'm not feeling okay today. Or rather, I don't want to go back home today. I even rushed out of it as soon as I woke up. Natsuki, are you alright? No, for some reason I really hate my home. I fear my father. Fear he finds out I came to your home. Really fear he finds out I like manga. weird. Sorry I keep walking away, guys. I feel like there's someone in my house. I don't know, that sounds weird. I guess this is an apartment complex, so there's probably people walking around in other building parts. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna bring this with me. Sorry guys, I just had to make sure my apartment was empty. I heard a noise, so. Okay, I said take your time. Natsuki went upstairs to the bathroom. I stayed in the kitchen. Coming. Excuse me, I'm searching for a lost kid. As I opened the door, I found myself visiting an old man whose eyes looked as if he had a really bad day. Nonetheless, he was searching for a kid, so I must have his answer. I'm not sure I've seen any. How does the kid look? What is his hand is almost Natsuki's size from the ground. About this size, a natural hair color. His name is Natsuki. Oh, he's your father. My mind went completely blank. Unable to hide my sudden surprise, I tried to talk. Well, she shouldn't be here. I mean, I don't know anyone like that. Natsuki's father raised an eyebrow. He clearly knew I'd already been caught. You said something interesting there. How do you know I was talking about a girl when I hadn't stated her sex? Even Natsuki is a unisex name, so you do know where my daughter is, don't you? I don't really know anyone like that. A nice pair of shoes you have there. Those are sisters. You're looking at an officer and I can't enter your home without permission. I'll come tomorrow with an official one. It doesn't matter what happens. I'll get my daughter back. Of course, I'll send some co-workers to seize this home, and I'll know immediately if Natsuki comes in or out of this home. Is that clear? Yes, but as I said, save yourself the lies for someone who actually buys that crap. I've been in this job a long time, and I know myself to allow myself to get lied at by a student. I really hope Natsuki's not in there for your own good. The old man turned around, showing me his back. For a moment there, I could see him smiling. That sent a chill through my spine. I need to protect Natsuki from this guy. My whole body was screaming that sentence. Even someone as stupid and plain as me, like me, could tell that under the skin of a serious police, a cruel man was hitting See? Not hiding, hitting. As I finally saw the man leave, I closed my door, lock included, and went straight to my room. It's already been 3 hours again, man. Once I was there, I sat on my bed. I was unable to say anything. I was still unable to think of a solution for this. What am I going to tell Natsuki? Should I even tell her something? As I was still trying to think about what to do, I heard the bathroom door opening. Natsuki must have finished taking the bath. As I heard the door opening, I decided not to say anything. There, I'm done. What, no pajamas? You kind of disappointed me here. Yeah, of course I'm not wearing pajamas. I'm even using what I brought before. Should I clean it instead? You can use some of my clothes for the time being. To turn you on? Oh, thanks. This situation is bizarre enough as is. Let's not make it worse. By the way, I heard some noises. Just a salesman, don't worry. My mother has kind of gotten addicted to subscriptions and stuff. I don't care what happened in there, but please don't lie to me. You know your mother hasn't come here for about a year or so. I guess I can't hide anything from you either. I can't hold this for myself after all. That's easy to find out by tomorrow anyway, so either I tell her or not. We cannot go to the festival. We can't even go to the festival anyway. We're homestuck. Your father came. I figured out. I don't remember him being especially hard on other people. But I have a feeling that for whatever reason, since last week, he's been really harsh. What did he say? He said he'll get a permission to investigate this home by tomorrow. And should he find you, he'll take you back, and God knows what'll happen to me. I'm really sorry. I think I'm going back home. What? No! Don't be stupid. You're being stupid here. You're just dragging yourself into all this shit without even considering what I feel about it. Well, I don't want you to get involved after all. Okay, Mr. Hacker Girl, Mrs. Hacker Girl, we need you. If something happens to you, and Natsuki went silent without even ever ending that sentence. And what if I want to be involved? Because I also feel like something has happened to you, knowing I could have done more. I would have to live on knowing I had the chance, but I let it slip. It's not fair. It's not about fairness. It's about facing a complete crazy guy who has more context and influence than you. You're literally asking to get hurt. I simply cannot allow someone as precious as you are to harm himself or just remain reckless. Natsuki was right. Her father is smart. He has contacts given his job. By tomorrow, not even my home will be a safe place. Someone like me who could just stay there, dumbfounded before him, couldn't possibly win. Even so, even when everything's going down the street with no brakes. No, please. I know what's best for you. With all this kind of stuff happening before, I know for a fact that he's dangerous. He's going to kill you. And then he's going to kill me. I don't want you to get killed just because you tried to play hero here. Natsuki stood there, tears flowing down her cheek at a fast pace. She's crying, isn't she? But not because she's sad. She feels impotent, like someone who realizes that when she's needed the most, she's unable to change the simplest of things. I want to help you, Natsuki. Please let me help you. I can't. Trust me, I want to be helped, but not if it costs us much. I think we should intervene. Wait a sec, James. There, that should do it. Apart from 12 games, tell you got a plan. Think that by tomorrow. Yeah, I should have everything sorted. I've got a plan. Just trust me on this, Natsuki. I'll save you by tomorrow. Who are you? I am the player. I'm James Holman, not just James. That's why I was all alone back then. And the fact that I liked manga didn't help at all, to be honest. Most of the time, people who talked to me were boys. And they always wanted to get along with me because I was a girl who happened to like manga. It's nice for you to meet people you can talk with. But I don't want to be treated better just because I'm a girl. That's why I kind of hid the fact that I love manga this much. But today I had the urge to read the latest issue because I was waiting for it since last month. You found me then and started talking to me. And that day, not today, it didn't matter how hard I went on you, you still kept coming back for more, or that's what I thought. But I soon realized you weren't there for me, you were there because you wanted to talk about manga. After the first 2 months, I started feeling that I wanted to meet you more often. You allowed me to be myself and stayed there for me all this time. Even now, when I need someone the most, the only one here for me is you. Natsuki pushed her face toward my chest a little bit more. It's ironic, isn't it? The same one who rejected all those guys because she didn't want to be treated better just because she was a girl. The same one who avoided relationships. That girl, now that she found someone different, someone she can be herself with, she selflessly fell in love with that guy. Did you just confess her love? I really don't know how to answer. I do know how to answer her, because she's the one I've been trying to impress this whole go-through on Doki Doki. He's gonna have it sorted, I guarantee you. She woke up earlier than me, and when I did, I found her in my kitchen cooking something for breakfast. Like the dependable housewife she is. Do you like toast? You toast with some topping? No, I'm good, thanks. Okay. Natsuki's cooking is always nice, but as far as I go, I just taste her sweets. This is the first time I've actually eaten something like this going from her. Lots of pictures of Natsuki. Lots of pictures of Natsuki in those saves. This is the first time I'm actually eating something like this going from her. I'm kind of excited. There! Natsuki served me a toast with some fried eggs on the side. Eggs and toast, just like Sayori likes. It's really simple, but the smell made my nose go wild. You don't want to get a nosebleed. Thanks, Natsuki. No problem. Natsuki took a seat, putting the plate on the table. Hers was the same as mine. I took a little bit of the egg, I took a bite out of the toast. Munch munch. The combination of the two tastes burst in my mouth. My diet as of late is based mainly on instant stuff, since I'm not good at cooking. Having something fresh and homemade always feels good. This is amazing, thanks. I just fried some eggs and used a toaster. What are you getting silly work on for? When was the last time you had something cooked? Is the last year a good answer? Seriously? Last year? I mean, I could boil eggs and make some toast without blowing up the kitchen. So that's why, besides all the 1 minute things here, there were only toast, bread, and eggs. I'm really concerned about your health now, James. Good thing I got someone now who can easily take care of it. Ah! Well, I'm sure I sure can, but you should learn to cook by yourself. So from now on, you'll be behind me watching me do anything. No more sitting down on the table where not to get scared. Am I clear? Yes, although I don't want... No. Someone's at the door. Natsuki's so scared. I know who's there. I'll look at the clock just to see it's late enough to be him. Trying to lose some time and remain silent. We've got an order to register the entire home. If you don't open this door, we'll take it down by force. Let me hear that threatening. And realizing that staying silent will bring anything, I went to the door. May I help you? As I stated yesterday, I'm here to bring my daughter back. Can I see the permit you got? Sure thing. I guess that even if he's crazy, he knows how to play safe. I won't allow his name to get dirty. He won't allow the name to get dirty at any cost. I should win time by using that. Excuse me, I can't understand this paper. Could you please help me understand what this is? Sir, if you do have my daughter in your house, we will add obstruction of justice to your sentence. Now, if I may... Wait. Natsuki's father annoyed me and pushed me away. As I try to follow him, all some pains grab my left arm. Natsuki, please hide! I'll wait for it. I know what's gonna happen, guys. Ah! Natsuki heard her scream. She was in pain. Tried to pull as hard as I could to free myself from the grip, but everything was a blur. Not much more later, I saw Natsuki and her father coming down the stairs. My vision was turned red as soon as I saw Natsuki's face with the marks of shoes. But this crazy guy just stepped on her, probably several times. This man has kidnapped my daughter and has hidden her in his room. Probably sexually assaulted her too. His third companion was taking notes and asked about the footprint in Natsuki's face. I found her like this, so I should add aggression to this. I didn't do anything with that. Sure, you didn't lie yesterday either, right? This is it. Oh, wait. My mind is going blank. I couldn't protect Natsuki. I failed, and that's all there is to it. Monica time. Click. That's enough! Huh? I heard someone talking. Is that my imagination? You release her right now. No, there's someone there. I can't even recognize her voice. She's... Monica! Monica, what are you doing here? Don't worry anymore, Natsuki. We got this. And you are... I'm Natsuki's parents. I want to prove that what you're doing is prohibited by law. How so? Well, here, have a look at this. Letting her hand it to 3 cups. As soon as Natsuki's father grabbed us, he released Natsuki. She separated from him, wiped out her tears. What's the meaning of this? This is impossible. How did you get this? I didn't get anything, you did. After all, you can only get married by being underage if you got your father's consent. Isn't that right? Married? You don't tell me. Of course. Congratulations on your engagement, James and Natsuki. Seriously, I should have known this was your plan all along. I can promise this wasn't my doing at all. Monica then turned to Natsuki's father and continued speaking. No, I don't think I have to explain why storming into your daughter's new home and accusing your son-in-law of committing crimes is a bad thing for you. So I think you should leave right now. I'll kill you all. Natsuki's father went back to his car and left. One of his companions stayed behind. He came towards Natsuki and checked her. He realized that she had other injuries aside from the one in the face, and all of them were quite fresh. Before leaving, however, Natsuki told her that they were going to investigate this further. He's probably on our side. Now that we're all three alone, I look at Monica. What was that all that about? I haven't told you anything, so how did you know where we were? Well, I'm sure Natsuki knows why, so you should leave it at that. I do have an idea. At any rate, I also think we should leave it here. All's well that ends well, right, Monica? Right. He's got some honeymoon to celebrate. Wait, that was for real? Seriously? Of course. Have fun. Monica leaves down the street, leaving us both dumbfounded. Well, talk about a nuisance. Yeah. What do you mean, yeah? I'm the only one having to suffer here, and I'm the one who has to deal with a dishonest girlfriend for the rest of his life. At least I'm honest enough to say what I feel about you. I have yet to hear it from you. No way. You're not going to let me suffer that embarrassment alone. Say it. I refuse. This is unfair. What am I going to do? What I'm going to do, though, is the end. Is into the ceremony at least. Bringing my face with nice piece of blue eyes. What are you? That's what you could do talking about. You could continue to see that. Remain silent there. Have I overdone myself? Which kind of words wasted my mind? Was done. The silence remains. So the alarm set up. Where's my phone? Oh. Let's speed things up. We're still headed to the festival. Do you still want to go? Yeah, sure. What's that beeping? We thought about what we could do to thank Monica. About what we'll do in the future. About. And done. Doki's file is safe now. We did it. Everyone's safe. What is it? What? Monica? I kind of knew you were going to try to save her too. You're that kind of person after all. The one that decided to search for a better ending over the net. You even played the entire game, not only full, but even more. Can't be helped, can it? I don't know how much I can help you this time. I guess what's the next step in the game? It's kind of ironic how this is the last stage. Stay safe, I'll be there for you. Can you hear me? Is it working? There you are. Hi again, James. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we are in the same class. Where are we? What is going on? Is this the event you were... Who are you? What do you mean? I'm James. You literally just said my name. Something must have gone wrong. Wrong? What does she mean? And why is everything here so hollow? Is this what Monica considers a poem showcase with sweets? If so, where are the sweets? Where is Natsuki? Natsuki? Oh, I get it. I haven't erased James's data from the last playthrough. That must be it. Wait a moment. This should be fast. Unable to delete. Why can't I delete this file? I'm supposed to have the most administration privileges. You do. Huh? But that's why exactly why I also have them. Wait, I'm you. It's Monica. The you who realized something you've still not. Okay. We're still running? Let's see. Why am I offline? What? You're the one who's been saving each of the other character files. I'm the different file one. Well, I guess I couldn't lie to myself. Neither could I, so we're even here. Losing connection. Oh, it's partial. Now you can talk. Let's see. So I guess James also knows how this goes, right? Yeah, pretty much. I guess I've been played with. I guess I lost even before starting the game, didn't I? I didn't come to win. Why did you do all this then? Wasn't it so you could beat me in my own game and get the happy ending you long for? No, I came to save you all. It's not your fault that someone wrote your character like this. You should have known. You should have never known what was true and what was not. I came so I could remedy that. I want you to enjoy this place as much as the others do. Sayori, who always has been troubled by her issues. Yuri, who has a really bizarre love for knives. Natsuki, who can't be honest and that costs her so much. But you've been just Monica. You should have been just Monica, the president who lived your life. It doesn't matter if you have a route or not. You are precious and necessary. It's really easy to select a clear option. No, even if you're just selecting that, you may see someone happy. And, well, I can trust you. Because all this time you could have deleted my file and continued the game. You tried to convince me instead.